Because I don't know if you know, it's like, it's not like, classes aren't free. You have to pay money for them.
Right.
I've always felt, like a little bit weird, like paying money for stuff, but we worked out a pretty good barter for the class.
Okay.
So I couldn't say no. And so here's the thing about the class is that this class started 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
It's like an 8-week class started. It's like halfway done.
Okay.
She's very adamant that I join it, and she's like, "Why don't you come next week? Because the people who are in the class are going to be giving readings, and you can sit and have your reading done."
Right.
So I did, and so I went there last. I think had we already filmed, or did I already talk about that last week?
Well, we briefly discussed it. You wanted to hold off on it because I think you were doing that.
Yeah, and I think it was towards the end.
Yes.
But anyway, I went there, and there was 3 people in the class.
Mm-hmm.
The one girl was she didn't give a lot of information, but what she gave was very accurate, and I was kind of taken back by it. I'm like, wow, like that's pretty cool that she's learned how to do this in a matter of, a few weeks.
Who is she reading?
Me.
Okay.
And it had to do with a death in the family that I had a couple years ago. I know you know about it. I don't want to get into the details of the reading and the death, but she brought up some of my family members that, they don't have very common names like this person, and she knew about basically like my mother's cousin and some of the stuff that was going on with the estate, and it was interesting. I was like, wow, like good for her. Like she's got some mad. I don't know if I have those skills. Like I don't know if I'm. Kind of like you didn't know if you were funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I can do that. So so she's like, my friend says, why don't you come on over? I'm going to give you she's like, I'm going to catch you up in an hour of what I caught, everyone else has been doing for a few weeks. I'm like, okay, like, whatever.
Right.
Like, bring a notebook and a pen. So I go over there. She's giving me this crash course. Like, I can't write down fast enough the stuff she's saying. I don't know if I'm learning anything at this point. I don't know anything. I sorted out a couple questions I had for her because I don't have. Do you ever meditated, Cindy? Have you ever done anything like that?
I did actually. I took some classes on meditation. I can't do it.
Do it.
No,
your mind is too.
It's just and I know that was with my attention deficit and there was a lot of distractions in the room. But the person who taught the class actually was a very good friend of mine. And Melinda,
I know her.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, all right, yeah.
From the Buddhi Institute? Buddha? I don't know.
Yeah, the Buddhi Institute.
Okay,
yeah.
so...
We should bring her back maybe sometime. We gotta get some guests going again.
Yeah. She came to my finals at the Carlson, but anyway.
I've always done meditating, but there's certain things, like when you meditate, like certain thoughts that come into your mind, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That you, like, I never understood if that was, like, my own overactive imagination brain, or if it was like a message. Okay.
Right.
So this class is supposed to teach you how to sort those things out. Most of it, I honestly, over the years, even though people have told me it's not, I really thought anything that comes into my head is imagination. Like it's just my brain making up names or making up stories or what have you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I left last night, and, she gives you, like, a meditation thing that you have to do and, like, a prayer. I did my prayer before we went on the air today to make sure that I was, prepared for whoever's calling in a little while. So I'm like, all right, so I went home. Yeah, and last night when I was taking a bath, I had some strange, like, kind of thoughts in my head about, like, I don't know, different people kind of coming in there and like telling me some stories, and like it seemed like I was picking up on stuff. I'm like, this is probably all complete bullcrap, like who knows, like I don't, like, this is just really weird. I really don't know.
Right.
But I got out of the tub, and I'm going to show you a little note what I've been doing.
Okay.
I started this notebook and I wrote down some names.
Right.
You're not going to be able to read it. The things are
right. But I see all your scribbling and your doodling around it.
And like, so I wrote down names, and then I wrote down some of the stories, and I thought I had matched like names with stories, but it ended up all working. I mean, it was, I don't know. Today was really like a magical day. I can honestly say, for the first time ever, that I'm psychic.
Okay.
It's so hard to say that and laugh about it, but it's true.
Okay.
and it's hard for me to say that. That's like the first time. I waited to come on air to say it.
Okay. So now you're a psychic now. You have like honed in on your skills better. Like you're gonna get better than you are, but you're working on it.
Today, I could tell you for one thing, I was definitely psychic.
Like you hit some stuff dead on today.
I hope it ends up being every day.
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna be.
Well, we don't know how this works. These might be things that you have to practice.
Yeah, I do. It's
right.
Like, like I was thinking, I correlate like with you. Like, how you had to like, learn how to write your jokes.
Yes.
You got to learn how to do all that. Okay, I go to this thing today, and I'm like, I'm pretty like indifferent like about it. I didn't feel nervous. But I also didn't feel like I'm gonna nail this. I didn't feel cocky, and I didn't feel, I felt just kind of like chill, sort of indifferent. I'm just gonna go there. Let's see what happens. Let's just go see what happens. So I go there, we do the prayer and the meditation, and a couple more things came down. I wrote them down. I'm like, this is going to be complete craziness. I'm just expecting nothing. So 3 people come in. They're complete. Mm-hmm. So these were like people that she has read for before. Like she's really good at it. These are people that, volunteered their time to come in to let us, take a crack at it, basically.
Right.
So the 3 people come in, and I'm looking at them. I'm like, okay, all right. Certain things started sort of connecting. I don't want to get too personal, like, about each of the readings.
Right.
It's kind of like a cosmic sort of HIPAA law. You got to be careful.
Yes, you got to watch, you don't want to spill other people's, right.
I will tell you, like, names of people. Mm-hmm. I will tell you the one, but one woman, I picked up that she had a miscarriage, and that she actually didn't only have one daughter, but she had 2, and one was on the other side. She had a miscarriage, and she confirmed that at one point. And I saw visions of like a womb, and there no longer being a baby, and it turns out she had been going through like hysterectomies and stuff like that. So
okay,
I picked up on that. That was actually the most vague. The second one, I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at my notes, and nothing is really clicking for this older lady. And then I saw like a bingo card.
Okay.
Those things that people dab, and I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, maybe she likes bingo. And I go, this is gonna sound a little odd. I go, but the first image I saw was of a bingo card. Do you play bingo? She goes, oh, bingo. And I'm like, I'm thinking this lady really likes bingo. She got Cindy, it was her dead dog.
Come on.
Yes, it was her dead dog, and she said that dog was like my husband. She's like, I hate them. She's like, I'm done with them. She's like, Bingo was my husband. She said.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Dog. I picked up on the dog, and then I picked up on the other dog, which was Daisy. I had wrote the name Daisy down.
Oh,
and
Daisy. Danielle's beloved cat was Daisy.
But see, well, maybe it's doable.
No, it's got nothing to do with that, but I'm just saying, yeah, Daisy.
Yeah, but anyway, Daisy, I picked on Daisy, I picked up on her father.
Did you get the name Daisy, or did you see a picture of it? What did you see?
Down last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. And I was looking at my notes after I told her about Bingo the dog, and I'm like, I think Daisy might be somebody too. She goes, that's my other dog, and they were there together. And I saw an image of her father petting the dogs. And I feel like your dad's really close to the dogs. I'm getting chills right now, actually. And she's like, he was. When her mother died, her father had moved in with her, and he helped her take care of the dogs until he passed.
Oh.
So I saw all that stuff.
Yeah, you got him.
And the craziest one, this one's very personal, so I want to be careful about what I say.
Right.
But basically, and this was, unfortunately, like I said, I don't want to get into it too much because it's very personal. I picked up on somebody who was living. He's actually still alive, so it was more of a clairvoyant reading than a medium.
Right.
Because this person is alive and still struggling, so that's why I want to be careful about what they said.
Right.
But the things that this kid had been through, it was the brother of this girl. I basically knew everything he had been through. He had been stabbed. I'm not going to get into why, but me and myself and the other medium, I'm getting the chills, and I'm actually getting a little bit choked up because we both envisioned the same car crash for this guy that I feel is still possibly going to happen. That's kind of drug induced, and
What?
I'm getting chills thinking about it right now.
Wait a minute. You saw that something is going to happen in the future with a car crash?
Yeah, I actually felt myself in the car, like in a rollover crash.
You didn't tell her that.
Yeah, I did.
You
and
told
she
her?
cried. Yes.
I didn't think. How come? Okay.
I had to because the other psychic had also picked up on a car crash for the same kid before me when she went, and I had no idea. We did not discuss it. When I came in, I just knew I had to tell her that was for her, and I had to tell her. And there's a lot going on behind. I wish I could tell you but I'm, my goal is to heal people, not like, impress, the show and like our listeners with any type of skills. So like, I want to leave it, like at that. And I just hope, like, if you're a praying person or, you connect, to the universe in some way that, let's just pray that it doesn't happen. I gave her some tools that I think may lead up to that maybe can be changed, because nothing's like in the future. When something's like comes like that's in the future, it's not set in stone. It's going to happen. It could happen, but you can change that course. So anyway, I didn't expect any of that. And honestly, like everyone's like, oh, like the other people in the class, so like you must, like, congratulations, you must be so thrilled. And I'm like, I'm kind of scared, and I'm happy that I did well, but I'm also kind of scared.
Yeah, that's freaky.
Yeah, I'm
in a way, Hey, but listen,
I'm a freak. I'm afraid I'm gonna be a freak.
No, not a freak, but it's freaky for you to have to worry about what you're gonna see. If it's gonna be something scary. Okay.
Turn it on. The thing is the reason why I never dabbled in this before is because I wasn't confident I could turn it on and off. And that's what Mandy is teaching me to do.
Okay.
I don't feel like I have to be tortured all the time by people that want to visit and what have you.
So listen, let's take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to talk more about your skill, and we might be doing a reading.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, welcome back to a couple of instigators.
Yes.
Alrighty, hold on. So so you did some successful readings.
Yeah.
You're learning how to like turn it on and turn it off, so you're not constantly like getting things. So like all right, real quick, like the Long Island medium, okay? She's actually coming here in a couple not too long, but I went to see her at the Auditorium Theater in Rochester when she came, because I love that TV show and she cracks me up. But on the show, like, she'll be shopping and then she'll be like walk up to someone or in the mall, you know what I'm saying, like just random strangers sometimes, and she's like, I have to tell you something, do you know so and so? So like, she obviously can't turn it off because she just appears to be.
I think she could, but I think she does it for the show. I mean, obviously, it's a reality show.
Right. Okay.
You got to take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But I did have a couple, like, when I didn't know, I still don't really know what I'm doing. I mean, it's only been from day one. She's been doing it for 20 years probably.
Yeah, and not anybody can. You can't just teach that. You have to have a gift.
No, I think, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. But I think to a certain degree, I think, like, everyone could definitely, like, meditate and connect with they call it the third eye, like your intuition. I feel like all people could do a better job of connecting to that place. Even if, like, hopeless like you who can't really meditate, I guess.
Well, I can. I can't do it in the class. Yes. I need to be more of a private. My ADD is I'm just all over the place.
Yeah.
Okay, so really quick, so we're going to do a blind call, and it's, you're going to make an attempt. Now this is a far stretch because you just started and this is over the phone.
Yeah.
So.
That's okay. I don't feel bad that it's over the phone. I don't feel.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay. No. All right, because I thought maybe you had to be in the room.
I honestly don't think so. I don't think so.
All right.
It might make it better, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. I wrote down some things that I.
Oh, okay. So let me make this call.
Like I said with the lady with the dog. Until I sat down and started the reading with her, I had no idea. I didn't have any clue